Here we are, guys. We are Eyachts and we are here at the Cannes Yachting Festival. It's a pretty exciting day here. We're on board the Sirena 78, world debut, and we're going to take you through. This is a really exciting model for Australia. It's a 78-foot boat. Brings us under a lot of those 24-metre rules for a lot of places, but it's the perfect size for our market and our conditions. It's a really exciting boat for myself as well as our team, and I'd love to take you through. As you can see, guys, we're here, we've got a swim platform. This is all hydraulically operated up and down. We do have integrated steps for safety to walk down into the sea steps. Mate, perfect place for a tender. Obviously for our market, a passerelle isn't completely necessary, but if you need it and you're wanting to cruise Europe, this is perfectly ideal. From here we can get straight access into the crew quarters or additional accommodation space or storage straight into the engine room. Nice easy access straight here through these watertight doors. As you'll see, we're going to go into a really nice generous accommodation space for crew, and then directly into the engine compartment, which is, like all Sirenas, ginormous. So come on through. As you step in board here, we've got crew space for 3 bunks. A separate toilet here. It is shared by the watertight door for the engine compartment, or you can get access from the aft cockpit. So starboard side, you have a single bunk, plenty of cupboard space, and then over to the port side you have a twin bunk arrangement. Of course, with our market you may not be using 3 crew, otherwise it's a good overflow of guests, or you can have this area as storage. You have a crew head here, or can be a nice day head for using the facilities straight off the rear swim platform, straight down here to have a quick shower or use the bathroom. Alright guys, as we come into this engine compartment, this is huge. I'm 5'10", it's probably 6-foot headspace, plenty of room. This is a mechanic's dream once again. Like every single Sirena boat, I'm always impressed by the engine compartment. There's a couple of engine options here. This is the larger of the options, 1550 mans. Your base engines are the 1400 mans. Still both great options to consider. This is going to give us another couple of extra knots on top. The Sirena 78 is complemented on this particular model with 2 generators, both 22 kilowatts each, which is perfectly going to power the air conditioning and all the appliances throughout this boat. Got big suppression systems. We've got great exhaust system behind us. This boat is very well equipped. It's a mini super yacht. When you're seeing all the systems on board, we have great manifolds. Everything is very well labelled, very easy to access, even getting to all the sea chests and pumps. Everything, as you look around here, is just really easy to work on, which is not always the case with all boats. Alright guys, now let's head up to the best part of the boat, up to the flybridge. As you'll see here, we've got great stairs, nice wide, heaps of handholds, heaps of nice safe bulwark height and safety, straight into the rear cockpit. Doesn't get much better than this. I'll just point out here on the rear deck, got quite substantial cleats. Nothing is under-engineered on the Sirena boats, which I love. Nice size cleats, capstans for obviously for more the European market, but for using in Europe, and then somewhere to put all your lines to keep everything nice and tidy. Alright, coming up the stairs here, you've got a nice gradual staircase. It's not a ladder. An L-shaped turn and nice sturdy rails all the way around. Great thing with Sirena, everything's done in-house. As you see, all polished welds. There's no, the level to detail on this boat is superb, and it's what I really love. Everywhere you look, there's just something that complements this magnificent boat. As we come straight onto the rear part of the flybridge here, you've got a nice big open space here. There is a few different configurations on board. As you'll see up here, we're on the semi-enclosed flybridge, and we've got clear glass all the way around and an open rear here. Something great for our Australian market is actually having a barbecue built into the boat on board, and looks part of the furniture. Moving forward and into the best part of the boat here, you'll see we've got this semi-enclosed. We've got lots of protection, but also lots of ventilation too. We've got the opening and closing side windows, both port and starboard, and an opening flybridge roof here. Synonymous with the Sirena range is keeping the weight of the flybridge low, having carbon fibre built in to lower the centre of gravity, which is really important. So I think one of the greatest things about this model is they're going to offer 3 different layout options up here. Here we have the semi-enclosed, as I said, open rear here of the flybridge. You can have a fully enclosed, which this is completely encapsulated, or an open flybridge here, which look, all 3 of them are quite enticing, but for me personally, I think this is a great option. You've got the best of both worlds, having the natural ventilation and air, but still the protection and a fully enclosed helm station. For this particular layout, we've got some loose furniture of an L-shaped lounge to port. We have cabinetry here with a pop-up TV, which I think is going to be really great to be able to sit up here and watch your favourite shows or the footy and hang out with your friends. So the couple of different seating options or layout options we have here, we've got an L-shaped seat here, or you can have a U-shaped seating as well. It'll have 2 individual dining tables that will fold out to make a larger table. So you've got 3 dining options on board, being up here, down on the rear cockpit, as well as downstairs in the main saloon, which that's just a standout feature down there. Coming further forward, another showstopper for this boat is the bar area here. Whether you have crew or you are going to run it yourself, this is going to be a real central place to hang out. We've got refrigeration, we've got sinks, stools there to hang out at the bar, as well as stay connected with whoever's driving, whether it be the owner or the captain. The helm station here on the 78 is awesome. We're very well positioned up here. We've got great visibility of the bow, both starboard and port. Once you're in a manoeuvring situation, obviously you can see where the stern is. It's complemented by 3 Garmin screens here, obviously, which is all integrated with your engine, so you're getting all your engine data here, and you can switch them around between your navigation, radar, and all your electronic options here. What I love about this helm is it's not cluttered. Everything that's here is what's necessary to keep this boat operating. We don't have a helm station downstairs because it's used by the interiors you've seen, but this is just an amazing place to be. This is the great thing here too. Once again, we've got our docking on the starboard side up here, so we have a full visibility down our starboard side, and for when you need to dock on the port side or coming stern to into places like here in Europe, we've got a docking station at the back, which is simply operated by a joystick like we have up here as well. We do have a bow and stern thruster by Side Power, a really nice overpowered thruster system. The level of detail, everything with Sirena is superb. All their in-house stitching and upholstery, embroidered Sirena logo, diamond stitching into the seat. This adds a nice touch to the feel of the boat. Another great thing up here, we have all our centrally placed breakers. Everything's here. There's really no need for the captain to go to too many other places on board to be operating machinery. You can turn your generator on and off from here. All your breakers and switches is literally an arm's reach away. We're going to make our way downstairs to the masterpiece of this boat. You see we've got this amazing 2-piece sliding door to give protection as well as safety downstairs. This amazing 2-piece sliding door tucks away discreetly into the cabinetry. As we come down from the flybridge into the main saloon, you'll see we've got plenty of great hand rails all the way down, wrapped in leather. And what I quite love about it, they've just done this nice detail with the leather wire cable, just to add that extra bits of security and safety to the mentality of walking around and down those stairs. So we're here in the main saloon area, which I absolutely love. You can use this as a bit more of a servery, or you're going to have a nice pop-up TV that comes through here. It's also got a wine fridge, suitable for about 30 bottles of wine, and plenty of storage here for all your crockery and cutlery and bits and bobs. So there's 3 different decors here on the Sirena 78. You've got the Inspiration, which is the standard. You've got the Serenity, which this one is, which is an option, and then the Elegance line, which is the darker complemented interior. The interior of this boat is something like I've never seen before. The galley is a central piece for this whole interior here. You've got an amazing cooking space with the teppanyaki grills, hot plates, as well as actually a grill here. We have a large sink outboard. This is really a chef's galley, so whether you've got crew or you've got an owner who loves to cook, I've never seen a galley as well equipped as this. The refrigeration on this boat is huge. This is bigger than most people's houses. You have a ginormous double stacked freezer, a big refrigerator here, you're going to be set for quite a while of cruising. All Miele products, which is lovely to see. And with a boat of a long range like this, which has capability of doing, we do need to be able to stack up and provision for those long journeys. All right, we've got our big large sink. This is really cool, nice built-in, a knife rack and utensils all within here, and your dish dryers, things like that. Under sink rubbish bins, which is really nice. You can have your recycling and your various options there. More cupboard space, and further aft we have a nicely built-in dishwasher. And also, just to complement the chef's kitchen, a microwave with convection oven and grill. Once again, it's not a country kitchen, but it's having a galley and a dining table forward is quite uncommon, but it has really complemented this whole area here. We've got dining for 6, 7, including having a seat at the end here. But to be a part of the whole galley experience is quite surreal. We have nice furniture and up here and cabinetry for all our goods. There's really no shortage of storage here. The accents in the ceiling with corrugated roof. The windows on the Sirena 78 are absolutely stunning. You've got this massive panoramic window, completely uninterrupted. You're really looking at the IMAX, looking out into the world. The benefit of having the main helm upstairs is you don't have it down here, which not many people drive from down here, so why waste that space when you can have such an amazing galley, dining area, storage. Even over here, this would be a dedicated office space and still have the amazing views while tapping away on your keyboard. So if you do go for the open flybridge option, you will have a lower helm station here. You do have a dining area over here, and you will have an enclosed galley midships here. This is the standard features. If you do opt for the other layout, it is an option. Another standout feature of the saloon here is this grand staircase. Look at this twisted stainless metal. While it may seem simple, there's a lot of work going into that, and they've also, as I said, complemented it by the stainless wire that goes up. It is only minimalistic, but it really adds not only that perception of safety, but it's also actually quite a nice little feature. These nice thick stairs, there's no flimsy, there's no flex to it. As you walk up, it is really a standout feature in this amazing saloon and galley area. What I think is amazing about this saloon on here, you've got this 3-piece door that opens all the way up, and you've just got complete extension from both the interior to the exterior without even knowing it. There's not really a trip hazard. Of course, you're going to have your door frames, but it's all low profile and not a trip hazard at all. We've got more refrigeration on the back cockpit here. Easy drink access here for hanging out. On the rear cockpit here, we do have our lovely dining table. You can fit 10 here. 8's probably more desired, but for the extra groups, you can have 10. So here we are in the back cockpit. Now, another really great feature, and not only while we're here in Europe for when you're wanting protection, is when you've got that afternoon sun beating in, you've got a nice built-in sunshade that will come down and add protection to this rear space. We've got 2 accesses to the engine room with on-deck access up here. All right, now we're going to go down into the accommodation space. Let's have a look at this 4-cabin arrangement. Coming down into the accommodation space, we're going to walk straight into what is an amazing master cabin. Everything is nicely decorated by the Turkish yard with really lovely accents throughout. Lots of leathers, lots of light colours, lacquers. Everything just complements each other. All the mood lighting set into the roof. The corrugation here just really sets that tone of a lot more depth and warmth and character of this amazing room. A really great feature on here, which I think everybody's going to love, is a his and hers bathroom. We have a full beam master bathroom in here, complemented by a his and hers toilet and a centrally positioned amazing shower. This is such a grand master bathroom. It is. It's amazing. As we step into the shower, we've got a lovely large space, rain shower above, little handhold shower fixture, and beautiful mixing taps. A couple of cool features we've got, obviously, if you don't like the his and hers shower, or you want to have a little bit more storage, this can be a walk-in master robe here. So this is still quite adequate. You've got your toilet and your vanity, still you've got your large shower and then your beautiful walk-in master robe. Down the port side of the master cabin here, we have a lovely vanity area for preparation for a night out. Plenty of drawers, plenty of space to put your knickknacks and bits and bobs. We have a nice built-in safe, plenty of cupboard space for all your belongings, as well as a hanging cupboard for longer dresses and shirts. Obviously, if we had the master walk-in wardrobe, we're going to have a lot more space to hang clothing. While laying in bed, you're going to have a beautiful built-in large flat screen TV. Even the level of detail, this is completely flush mounted, so it just complements the whole interior here. Nice stitched leather trim, surrounds, just beautiful accents all throughout this boat. Sirena have gone above and beyond with all their fixtures. You see we've got a really nice sturdy door, and once the door is shut, you're going to have great sound insulation. You're not going to hear people trotting down through the hallway, up and down the stairs, which I think is amazingly important for the master cabin, as well as every other sleeping cabin on board. As we're walking forward, starboard outboard we've got would be the day head, and also complements the starboard twin cabin. To our port side here, we have another twin cabin with its own ensuite, and then moving even further forward, the VIP cabin, which on some boats would be considered a master cabin. So to port, we have an offset bed, king size bed. We have a ensuite to the starboard side, but look at this window. Once again, we've got a beautiful panoramic window, both port and starboard. It's really, the light and everything in this room is stunning. It is a joy to hang out here, read a book, or just wake up and get prepared for your day. Even the forward VIP has a beautifully stunning built-in flush mounted flat screen TV. On the starboard side, we have a great ensuite here. It's actually quite a large area through to the shape of the hull. Have obviously a toilet and a nice shower, once again complemented by a rain shower with nicely, the detail of the LED lights in the rain shower is superb. Port side aft, we've got a beautiful storage, complemented once again, like the leather detail on this boat is beautiful. It really just softens up the whole mood. All the way to the inside of the whole cupboard space here of the wardrobe. Plenty of space for hanging and stacking, and some drawers at the bottom. We do also have plenty of storage around the bottom of the bed, underneath the little reading nook. There's an abundance of storage throughout the whole boat here. This is the dayhead starboard side. It also doubles as the starboard side twin bathroom as well. Right, one of the great features here is this side access. Nice watertight door, straight here, whether you're having it as an access point to gain to the bow or just bringing more air into the saloon. It's an amazing feature and something they're doing on all the Sirena models, which is perfect. Like once again with all their models, we've got such great sturdy bulwarks here. We're nicely capped with teak. Everything's just safe for the family, whether you be young and old. Stainless heights, all nice around the hips. But then it opens up to this amazing forward cockpit. How is this for a foredeck? One of the biggest and best I've seen on any boat, and it's only a 78-foot boat. We've got huge seating up here, 4 people on each corner here, lovely sun lounge. We've got the best of both worlds for having lounging, sitting, having breakfast, reading the morning paper, or I'm sure this will pop up and have some dining options here. What quite a nice thing it is, it actually segregates from a bit of the machinery space up here of the anchor. Traditionally a lot of these areas are basically fitted around this whole anchor area, so it's nice and safe whether the anchor's been deployed. You got people up here who are wanting to indulge up here and stay away from the machinery. A nice safe working deck forward, completely segregated to anyone lounging and indulging in this bow seating area. A really nice additional feature is also the Euro awning you can have up here. Obviously we don't always want to be in the sun and still enjoy this forward area, so nice carbon poles all the way back to the coach house roof. Heaps of storage. We've got storage under the lounges. We've got rope storage here behind the cleats. The level of detail up here is really great. To have the mood lighting set all the way around, all these great pop-up lights, to be sitting up here for a sunset and into the evening will be superb. And really just all those nice little touches what complements a boat of this stature. I think one of the great things you'll see on this Sirena 78 as well as the 58 and 68 is the big vertical windows. As you're inside that whole lounge and galley area, you're just completely complemented by the panoramic windows, uninterrupted views for both inside and out. The other great thing with the big vertical windows is the heat reduction. The heat that radiates through a traditionally forward raked window it radiates through the interior, which is making the air conditioning work so much harder. When you're on board this boat, if the air conditioning's not on, it doesn't really matter. You can have your breeze coming through your side doors and having the rear sliding doors open. There's just an abundance of air and light for their whole range, really. Having these open bulwarks here while still having the safety of the handrails is quite a cool feature. It does induct all the natural light into the saloon. Obviously you got and still flowing through to the fashion plates here. They've got the hard fixture of the structure and then complemented with the glass and the logo, which just adds that extra bit of depth and toughness to this boat. Something that I think is really cool with this boat that you don't see too often now is actually having opening portholes to get natural ventilation into the cabin. So each room you'll see has an opening vent. I think a really nice feature for when the days that you don't want to turn on your air conditioning. As you see here, we've got a vertical bow here, which adds to a beautiful waterline length and a cutting knife-like bow. It's complemented by the Ultra anchor. Look, I've got to say, as a wrap-up on the Sirena 78, I'm highly impressed. This was one of the star attractions and reasons that I came to the Cannes Boat Show this year, and I can't speak more highly of it. I'd love to see one of these in Australia. I think it's built perfectly for our conditions and what we can provide in our cruising grounds with the keel and the way the whole boat will manoeuvres and handles underway in our sea states. From the team at Eyachts, I'm Rowan McMahon. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to learn more information about this boat, please reach out to us at Eyachts and we'll be more than happy to discuss it in more detail. Thanks a lot.